Ma'am, I am so sorry.
Look at your hands! They're so rough and cracked! How can you even afford to ruin a dress like this? Bruce, look at her filthy hands. How rough! How could you even work in a dining hall? Such a buzzkill.
Your hands are as beautiful as the rest of you. You deserve to be treated with care.
With 8 jobs a day, how could I even take care of my hands?
Where's your manager?
Mr. Winston.
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
Back then, every time something bothered me, he'd suddenly appear behind me and pull me into a tight embrace. His voice just as gentle as it is now.
Julia, don't worry. I'll take care of it.
But those eyes and kind words will never be mine again.
Your clumsy waitress spilled wine all over my Versace dress. Fire!
Oh, I'm so sorry. It was my fault, but please don't fire me. I really need this job.
Don't waste your breath. She's a nobody. For your service. It's all you're worth.
I knew you'd stand up for me.
Are you really leaving me?
Yeah, I am. There's just so many rich guys, and I'm bored of you, so we're done.
I'm so stupid. How could I fall in love with a gold digger?
Julia, you're too clumsy. Bruce is one of our most elite guests and just spilled wine on his girlfriend. You're fired.
Wait, no, please, I really need this job. No, you can't fire me.
No! Get out of my sight.
I was told to bring flowers to this suite.
It really is you, Julia. Bruce, what shitty luck. You ordered a delivery and you got an X out of it. Long time no see, Julia. Did your sugar daddy go bankrupt? Kick you back to the gutters? I'll bet you regret leaving Bruce now.
If that's all, I'll be going.
Hold on. Won't you read the card attached? I believe it's a part of the delivery service.
Rebecca.
That's me, delivery girl.
Happy birthday, Rebecca. Meeting you was written in the stars. From now on, every one of your birthdays.
Happy birthday, Julia. Promise to be by your side from every birthday from now on. To never leave you.
Every one of your birthdays will be as beautiful as today.
Dude, Rebecca has been waiting on you for 5 years, and she has your mom's approval. How have you not locked it down? Put a ring on it. Kiss, 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 kiss. Just a cheek kiss? How boring.
Time to go.
That tenderness was once mine, but now it belongs to someone else. He must still hate me for leaving him 5 years ago. But I'll never let him know what happened that day.
Don't cry. You're the one who betrayed me. What happened? The rich kid cut you off?
Yeah, I do need money. Why do you care? Got a job for me, Mr. CEO?
You know what? My mother's birthday celebration's in a week. Since your services are so easily bought, why don't you work the event? I'll pay you double.
I don't.
If you agree, we'll call it even. I'll let the past 5 years slide and forget what you did. If you refuse, I'll crush that little flower shop you work for.
No, don't touch Clara's shop. I'll be there. You have my word.
Before I cut this cake, I would like to make a special announcement. My son Bruce will be marrying Rebecca Brown. It's a wonderful union of two families. Our company plans to invest heavily in the Brown family's company.
Mother, I never agreed to this.
I hope to see everyone at the wedding.
I'm so lucky. Not only will my dad's company avoid bankruptcy, but I can finally be part of the rich Winston family.
That's the Winston family heirloom. It's only passed down to the daughters-in-law of the family.
I heard it's worth a fortune. Each diamond is supposedly $1 million.
It's so beautiful. Just one of those diamonds is worth 10 times my surgery. But it's okay. I just need another $2,000 to cover the surgery. And then I can go to New York and start a new life.
Mr. Winston wants a champagne. He's over there.
Julia, I love you. Will you be my girlfriend? I swear I'll always protect you.
Hurts. Somebody, please help me.
Are you alright?
Bruce, I'm right here. My bracelet, it's gone. It was just here.
Don't worry, we'll have security look for it.
The Winston family heirloom. It's one of a kind.
Someone must have taken it during the blackout.
Who dares to do that under my nose?
No, it wasn't me. Someone pushed me. I didn't even touch your bracelet.
Liar! You've been eyeing her wrists all night. A low-class nobody like you would only dare to steal it.
Julia, give it back now. I don't let this go.
A poor maid staging accidents to steal. Shameless.
You can check the security cameras. I am innocent.
The power went out and it was dark. What did you expect us to see?
Yeah, prove it. Take her to the next room and strip search her.
No, I won't do that.
See, she's guilty.
If you're innocent, why refuse?
I can't let them see the scars. Mr. Winston, you wanted me to come here.
Julia, I love you. Will you be my girlfriend?
Right now. I wish we'd never cross paths at all.
Stop wasting everybody's time.
She must have stolen the bracelet. Why else would she be so afraid to prove herself?
And poverty is in her DNA. I mean, who knows how much she's stolen from employers? Even you, Mrs. Winston. She's probably taken so many jewels from underneath your nose.
Julia, you're a thief. I'm gonna call the cops and have you arrested.
Thief. Thief. Lock her up.
Low-class skunked. I can't let Bruce see the scars that I gave her.
It's
Just a bracelet. No need to fuss over a servant. Security? Throw this maid out?
No, it's fine.
I'll do it.
Wait.
Take her to the next room.
Bruce, if this is part of your revenge, then I'll do what you want.
Strip. Now.
I haven't been able to face my scars because they remind me of my awful past. But now I can see that none of this is my fault. I have nothing to be ashamed of. It's arrogant people who abuse their power who should feel ashamed. Even if no one in this world will love me, I'll still love myself.
Her body's covered in hideous scars. She's a damn monster.
Who's covered in scars? Who are you talking about?
Wait, Bruce, it's our engagement party. You're not gonna leave me, are you?
Step aside. I have to find Julia. I need to know how she got those scars.
Bruce, I was trying to give you both some dignity, but since you're asking, I'll tell you. 5 years ago, she was Jason's mistress, and his fiancé sent someone to hurt her.
Who dares do this to Julia? I'll kill them.
Oh, stop embarrassing yourself. She's the one who backstabbed you 5 years ago.
Miss Winston, that girl, who is she to Bruce?
She's Bruce's ex. 5 years ago, he was ready to give it all up just to be with her.
So the woman Bruce pined for these last 5 years was her. This marriage decides my fate. Without the Winston family's investment, Dad's company will collapse and I'll be left with nothing. Bitch, I am not letting you take Bruce.
Charles, I want you to look in the details of what happened 5 years ago. Find out who hurt Julia.
Yes, boss.
Bruce found out about my scars.
What?
I am so sorry. I did not know Bruce would be there. If I hadn't asked you to deliver those flowers...
It's okay. All that matters right now is saving up enough money for my surgery before my scars become cancerous.
How do you plan to do that?
I'll just keep sending out my resume and applying for other jobs. As long as there's hope, I won't give up.
It's a free carnival. It's free to go. Carnival for free. There's a free carnival happening. Great.
Sir, we have traced the origins of Julia's scars, but we haven't turned up anything yet. I did, however, discover that someone has been actively suppressing her for these past 5 years, threatening companies, ensuring that no one will hire her. She's had to work odd jobs to get by.
There's an opening in one of our branches for an executive assistant. Assign it to her.
Yes, sir. Bruce, she betrayed you 5 years ago. And not only did you not retaliate, you now want to give her a job. Do you still have feelings for her?
I would have sympathy for anyone in her position. This has nothing to do with my feelings or Julia. She was the one who betrayed me. Yet seeing her like this, I can't move on from her. Let's go.
Hello?
Hello, is this Julia? This is ST Realty. We'd like to offer you a position as the executive assistant to the CEO. Please report to the office tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. sharp.
Me? An executive assistant?
Yes.
Good morning, sir. I'm your new assistant. It's you.
Surprised to see me?
I didn't know that this was your company, so I'll be leaving.
You really hate seeing me that much?
You're the head of the Winston family. And I'm just a nobody, right? Who am I to resent you? If there's nothing else, I'm gonna go draft my resignation.
All right. Go ahead. Price for breach of contract is $1 million. You sure you can afford it?
Since when was the penalty so high?
Do you always sign contracts without reading the terms?
Well, I won't let you control me. What's another $1 million in debt? My life's ruined anyways. Do what you want. I have nothing left to give. Nothing you can take from me, except my life.
Don't forget, I still decide the fate of your friend's flower shop.
Are you threatening me with Clara?
It's your choice to stay or leave. It will be Clara paying for it.
Fine. I'll stay. Leave Clara out of it.
Great. From now on, you are my executive assistant. You will follow me closely and answer my beck and call. I made copies. Plenty more where this came from if you want to tear this up too.
I should get to work.
What's this? My heart won't stop racing.
Are you saying you guys almost hugged?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, do you still have feelings for Bruce?
No. I mean, it's impossible for us to be together. I can't forgive him for what happened 5 years ago, even though it was his mom's fault. Hello?
Pick me up at Nightfall Bar.
No, I'm off the clock. Ask Rebecca.
Rebecca's not my assistant. You are. I'll give you 30 minutes to get here.
Is he drunk? I'm gonna step out.
Oh, Julia, you're clearly still not over him.
You're finally here.
Can you walk?
Julia, why are you so cruel to me?
Okay. You're drunk, Bruce. I'm taking you.
Answer me.
The past is over. We should just move on.
I can't get over it. I should hate you. I hate myself even more for not being able to forget you. I surrender. All right. I can forget. Your betrayal. Can we start over?
Bruce, you're never, ever getting back together.
Who let you in here? You deformed monster! How dare you cling on to Bruce so shamelessly?
Well, no, I wasn't.
You're just a low-class girl miles beneath me. You might be his ex, but I'm his fiancé. I'm his future, and you're a scarred, ugly loser.
Since you're here, I'm gonna go home.
Julia, You're desperate for money, aren't you? I'll give you $1 million if you leave Bruce and never show your face again.
I've heard that before. 5 years ago, it's how Bruce's mother humiliated me too.
Leave the country and I'll cover all the medical expenses.
You can keep your money and your rich lifestyle. I don't want anything to do with it. 5 years ago, I refused her money. I will never accept it. Not then, not today. Bruce, you and I are worlds apart.
That bitch always looks for an opportunity to seduce Bruce. I'll make sure Bruce and I won't ever separate. It would be better if I could just get pregnant. Julia, you can't beat me.
Bruce, I've waited too long. You're awake.
I'm drunk, not dead. Get out.
We're engaged. I thought we were going to sleep together.
Out! Now! Close the door behind you. I won't ask you again. Bruce, are you really letting her get under your skin? Get your shit together.
Miss Winston, you're still up?
You can't even handle a drunk man? Perhaps Bruce really isn't over Julia. Starting tomorrow, you're going to be a manager at ST Realty. That bitch joined ST Realty. It's your job to keep her from getting close to my son. And if you fail, the Brown family business will be done for good.
You have nothing to worry about. Okay, I'll keep the two of them apart.
Julia, how dare you try to steal my man? Just you wait.
I heard.
It's the CEO, Bruce Winston's fiancée.
From now on, I'm the general manager and you go clean my office.
I'm the CEO's executive assistant, not yours.
Are you deaf or just stupid? I'm the general manager. You do what I say. Oh. Julia! I just asked you to clean my office. You don't have to refuse and throw a coffee cup at me.
What happened here?
Your fiancé threw coffee on me, and now she's trying to lie and say that I hit her with the cup. You can ask them. They all saw it.
Bruce, your assistant is incompetent. You should fire her.
Why are you out to get me?
Julia, if you can't remember our company policies, I can have HR bring you up to speed.
I'm not responsible for this mess.
Enough. Rebecca, why are you here?
Oh, when I spent the night at your house last night, I ran into your mom and she gave me this. She thinks that you and I could, make ST Realty to go to new heights.
Spent the night? Did they sleep together? Oh, they are engaged.
Since Rebecca is new to the company, I want you to help her get settled in. Unless, of course, you don't want to, in which case...
No, I'll do it.
Right this way. We'll show you to your office.
I'm glad you finally know your place beneath me, you ugly troll. Lead the way. My family is the powerful Brown family. I'm their sole daughter. By joining ST, I've solidified our family's ties to the Winston family, making them a powerful ally. Our families are out of your reach. And you're just a poor, low-class, deformed parasite. What do you have to offer Bruce other than leeching off his charity?
Keep talking. It means nothing to me.
Well, I'm engaged to Bruce. I'm gonna marry him, not you.
Julia, will you marry me?
You really want me to marry you? What about your mom?
Trust me, true love overcomes all barriers. Will you?
Yeah, I will.
Louder!
I will. I will marry you.
Congratulations.
Bruce has nothing to do with me anymore. I need to focus on earning money for my surgery. I can't let him mess with my emotions.
The general manager wants you to take this contract to the KX building.
Me?
This deal is very important to Mr. Winston. Losing this deal would be a catastrophic loss to the ST.
I knew you'd finally come to me.
Why are you here? Where's Julia?
Boss, I heard she went to the KX building.
The KX building?
Yeah.
That's where the boss is famous for harassing his female employees.
Bruce, my dad is waiting across the street at the bank for you to finalize the investment and sign the contract.
We'll discuss the funding another time.
The company can't wait any longer. That money is very important to my family. Please, I'm your fiancé.
I don't acknowledge you as my fiance. Whatever happens to the Brown family is none of my concern. Right now, I have to take care of Julia.
Julia's gonna die.
What are you doing? No! No! Let me go!
Hurry!
What are you doing? No! No, let me go!
What's the problem, sweetheart? Stay and please me, and I promise I'll sign the contract.
I'll kill you!
Ooh, I love a fighting my woman. Makes it that much hotter when I take. Oh, damn, nasty scars.
That night 5 years ago, I was stupid to think that Bruce would come save me. Now I know. The only person who can save me is myself.
Damn you, I'll kill you! Stop!
Julia.
Bruce, why are you always late? Just like 5 years ago.
Bruce, I'm sorry, please. I didn't know she was your woman. I didn't know.
Throw him in the ocean and feed him to the fishes.
Julia. Try showing your face again once everybody at the company sees what a dirty little slut you are. I'm gonna make sure everybody sees this video.
Oh my god. Did Julia really seduce that pig just to get that deal signed?
How shameless. How could our company hire someone like her? Surely, she only got in because of her sexual conduct. Even the boss, who's never turned his head for anyone before, seems to have fallen for her charms.
She might be ugly, but gotta admit she's got game.
Thanks for your help earlier. Did you do this?
Bruce! Julia's behavior is unacceptable. She tried to seduce a client. It's a shame to this company's reputation. I'm gonna fire her immediately.
What? Seduce a client?
The KX building sent me this. The evidence is irrefutable.
From now on, this group chat is banned. Everyone must log off. If anyone dares comment on this, I will fire you immediately. There'll be no second warnings.
You're still gonna defend her after all this?
That applies to you too, Rebecca. Don't test me.
The more he cares for you, the more I despise you, Julia. You won't last here.
Bitch. I'll deal with you once I get rid of the trash around you. It's me. Yeah. Julia's best friend Clara, her flower shop rents land from ST Realty, right? Yeah. Trash it now and pin it on Bruce. Let's see what Bruce does once Julia blames him for ruining her friend's store.
Stop it! What are you doing?
Who the hell are you? I'm gonna call the cops.
Go ahead. Call them. We work for ST Realty and Mr. Winston, and we're here on his express order. See, we have it on his authority that your lease is expired. You have 3 days to get out of here, or we'll trash this place.
Mr. Winston told you to do this?
The lease isn't expired. I just paid the rent. You're making a mistake.
No, stop! Claire, are you okay?
Mr. Winston doesn't make mistakes. And if we're here, it's because you offended him and have to pay. We're just messengers. But if you don't do what we said, we'll ruin your life.
Don't forget, I still decide the fate of your friend's flower shop.
That liar. Clara, Bruce did threaten your shop, but he said he wasn't gonna do anything if I stayed at ST. I'm so sorry that I dragged you into this.
Julia, it is not your fault. We can't win over Bruce. So let's just leave. I can live without the shop, but I can't. If you stay with him, you might get hurt. I can't live with that.
Okay. I'll resign tomorrow, and I'm gonna cover your losses when we move to a new place.
I'm sorry, Mr. Winston is...
Sign it.
I took care of the office gossip. The video is deleted from the servers. Rebecca has no right to fire you. There's no reason to resign.
You promised that you would stay away from Clara's shop if I worked for you at ST. But you sent your people to destroy it anyways. And I won't tolerate your behavior any longer.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that I am quitting. And I don't care if you approve it or not. And as for that $1 million penalty, I won't pay a single penny of it.
Julia!
I thought you were different from your mother. But I was wrong.
Find out what the hell's going on.
Yes, sir.
OMG, if it isn't the gold-digging office whore. What happened? Too ashamed to keep working here?
Enough!
Bruce! Bruce, this vicious bitch attacked me! Punish her!
Drop the act.
You hit me?
Yeah, so what if I did? When I worked here, you tried to ruin my reputation. You made my life a living hell.
Like, you're fired.
I quit. Bruce, control your woman. There won't just be a slap next time.
Bruce, why didn't you help me?
If you lay another finger on Julia, I will stop funding your family's company. You won't see a single dime.
$500,000. Ruin Julia's face.
Kara, I'm so sorry. I'm the reason you got pulled into this.
It doesn't matter. We'll move to a new city and get a bigger flower shop. My shop is done. What more do you want?
Well, we're here to ruin your faces. You brought it upon yourself when you offended the wrong people.
Mr. Winston? But because I slapped his fiancée today, he sent you after us?
Get her.
What? No! No! Let her go! Kara, let me go!
What'd you find?
Well, we've discovered that it was Rebecca that sent those guys to Claire's flower shop to smash it. She wanted to make it look like you did it.
So that's why Julia resigned?
I think so.
Drive to the flower shop.
On my way.
Try running, bitch. You're so done.
Stop!
Run!
Julia, are you okay?
No, you sent those people after us!
What?
Are you okay? Let's go back inside.
Julia, I didn't send these men. It was Rebecca. You have to believe me. I'll take care of it.
Mr. Winston, Rebecca is still your fiancée, so this is your mess. You think you can just shift the blame on her? How dumb do you think I am?
I'll prove it. I'll cover all the expenses and Clara won't have to pay rent. As long as you stay at ST.
Julia, don't do it. I'd rather be losing the shop than see you trapped with this jerk.
Miss Clara, looking around, I see only about $80,000 worth of damage. Mr. Winston is more than happy to pay $800,000, which is definitely more than enough to cover the costs.
Stop trying to buy us.
I will stay.
Julia!
No, I know how much your shop means to you. I'm not gonna let it be destroyed because of me.
I'll get this back to you then. Report to work tomorrow morning as per usual. And Charles, have our best men come to fix up the shop and have lawyers draft up the rent-free agreement.
Yes, sir.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Seems like he still cares about you.
Yeah, if indulging his fiancée and bullying me is considered caring.
But he said it wasn't him. And he's willing to pay 10 times the damages just to keep you next to him.
Yeah, but like you said, money makes a liar out of everyone. He thinks he can solve any problem by throwing money at it. And you're not so easily bought, right?
No, of course not. He's still a jerk in my eyes. But I can't shake the feeling your reunion was meant to be.
No. And the truth is that we're just too different. It would be impossible for us to be together.
Oh, Bruce, a new steakhouse just opened up down the street. I was thinking you could have a little lunch date.
Rebecca, you're dismissed. Effective tomorrow, you are no longer an employee of ST. Charles, grab her things.
Yes, boss.
Why?
Do I really need to remind you how you hurt Julia? I warned you, but you crossed the line.
But your mom said you would take care of me.
Let me make this crystal clear. No matter what you do or say, even if Julia didn't exist, I would never marry you.
So you're gonna ditch me for Julia? She betrayed you 5 years ago. Do you not remember that?
It's not your place to judge what happened between us 5 years ago.
So you're gonna trust a cheater? Once a cheater, always a cheater.
Shut up!
I won't. Should I remind you that 5 years ago, you were going to propose to her, and she was in a hotel room screwing another guy? Do you really think giving her a job would make her want you? Make her love you? She's just using you.
You have no right to slander her.
That bitch doesn't need slandering. As soon as she finds somebody richer, she's gonna throw you in the trash again.
Fuck off! Now!
Okay. Let's go, Miss Brown.
You know what? Bruce, you might be rich and powerful. Who cares? The woman you love doesn't want you. She abandoned you and betrayed you. You are nothing but a pathetic piece of shit.
She'll throw you away like trash all over again.
Julia, even if you reject me again, I still can't bring myself to hurt you. I don't hate you. I hate myself for feeling this way about you.
Bruce, there's an investor banquet tonight. I can't attend. You and Rebecca can go there instead.
Rebecca is no longer a member at ST. I'll bring a guest of my own choosing.
Bruce, every couple has their tiffs, but firing her over Julia was out of line.
Julia had nothing to do with it, Mother. And I'll trust she'll stay out of my personal affairs.
Butler,
Yes, ma'am.
my son is misbehaving again. Is Jason back?
Oh, he just arrived at the airport.
Send Jason to accompany Rebecca at the banquet tonight. Quite curious to see Julia's reaction when she sees him. These are the pictures of Julia from 5 years ago. Give those to Rebecca. She'll know what to do.
Yes, madam.
Hold on.
What is it?
There's an investor banquet tonight. I need you to be my partner.
Don't you have a fiance?
The engagement's off.
As ST's general manager, I still think she'd be a better fit.
I fired her. Any other concerns?
What?
None. Let's go.
Where are we going? Don't you think this dress is a little flashy?
Bruce, that dress is so pretty.
Once I graduate and make money, I'll buy it for you.
You mean we could afford it on our own?
Yes. I want to buy you the most stunning dresses. On my own without any of my family's money. You don't have to say anything. I wish I could just freeze time right now and hold her in this moment forever.
Oh, he just wanted to move my hair. I thought for a moment that he wanted to. Never mind, Julia. Don't let your feelings distract you.
And then we can go.
Okay.
Jason, are you ready to reunite with your old flame?
If I could have you. Ruin you!
Am I seeing things? I thought I saw Jason for a moment.
Isn't Bruce Winston engaged to Rebecca Brown? Who's that woman with him?
Maybe he's moved on. And heirs like Rebecca could never win the heart of Bruce Winston.
So what? Rebecca won't be single for long. See? She's with Jason Bridgewater, the heir to the Bridgewater Group.
Twist. With this we're here tonight, shit's about to go down. Let's get the popcorn.
What do you think your old flame's gonna do when she sees you?
She'll fall back for me. Again. You know, she's the only woman who ever fought back. That's exciting.
Well, she's gonna have to fight back really hard tonight.
Let's see if Bruce will still want you once I expose your nasty past, Julia.
Excuse me, Mr. Winston. Mr. Daly would like to have a chat with you in the private room.
Look at what the cat brought in.
That voice.
It's you.
No, stay away from me.
If I can have you, ruin you. Oh, sweetheart. Why so nervous? Aren't you happy to see me, your old flame? Where are you going? Listen up, everyone. I have someone really special to introduce you. It's Julia. We had a thing a few years back, didn't we? She is not the good girl that you think she is. She climbed into my bed and seduced me 5 years ago.
Have a good look, everyone. Don't let that victim act fool you. She's nothing but a lying slut. First it was Jason, then Bruce. If I were you, I wouldn't trust your husbands around her.
She's the woman in the photo.
Isn't she here with Bruce? That's disgusting.
That's right. She's the woman that broke Bruce Winston's heart. When he was about to propose, she was in my hotel bedroom, opening up her legs to me.
That's awful. What a slut.
No, that's not true. You set me up. You brought me to your hotel room. You assaulted me.
I'm rich. I could have any woman I want. Why would I force a nobody like you? You have no proof. Just face it. You betrayed your boyfriend and just can't take the blame for it.
She's disgusting. Women like her are the worst. Playing the rape victim just to get out of the blame.
That's not true.
Get out of here!
He's late. Let's cancel the meeting.
Just a bit longer, please. Mr. Deli's on his way.
What are you trying to pull? I'm not waiting any longer.
What sexual favors are you doing for my fiancé for him to buy you a high-end custom Shane Alley dress? A pig in lipstick is still a dirty pig. Even in that high-end dress, you still reek of cheapness.
No wonder Mr. Winston brought her here tonight. She's his mistress.
No, I'm no one's mistress. Bruce and I have done nothing wrong. We are innocent.
Innocent. Okay, 5 years ago, you betrayed Bruce and seduced Jason, and then after Jason left you, then you come back to Bruce and break up my engagement.
Low-class trash will never change. But guess what? Julia is a freak in the bed, too. Do we have any takers that want to give her a try tonight?
Shut up!
Damn bitch!
I'll take her for a ride. How's about $1,000 for a piece of that cake?
No, let go of me!
Let her go! Charles, make anyone who touched Julia pay. Break his fingers.
Yes, boss.
Julia. I'm sorry. I'm late. I'll make sure that anyone who hurt you pays.
Photos.
Who gave these to you? Are you spreading these photos around on purpose?
The only thing I'm spreading is the truth. Just like this slut is spreading her legs for everybody.
You're the one who gave Julia those scars 5 years ago. Aren't you? She meant the world to me. How dare you?
Bruce!
How dare you?
No, Bruce!
Boss, stop! You're gonna kill him.
If any of you breathes a word about what happened here tonight, you will be an enemy of the Winston family. Julia, this is all my fault. If I hadn't left you, that bastard Jason wouldn't have tormented you. I can't imagine what he would have done had I been a second later.
Fine. It's okay. Please don't blame yourself.
Julia. It wasn't until I saw you getting hurt that I realized just how important you are to me. Rebecca, let's end this. Guards, lock the door.
Bruce, what do you want?
Kneel and apologize.
You want me to apologize to Julia? Do you not remember what she did 5 years ago to you?
If you won't kneel, I'll make you. Guards. Apologize.
I'm sorry, Julia.
Louder!
I'm sorry, Julia!
Bruce, I don't want to stay here. Can we go?
Let me take you home.
Bitch, I'm not gonna let you get away with this!
Give me your hand, Tim. Seriously fighting like a little kid again? Seriously fighting like a kid again?
After what they did to you, they deserved it. After what they did to you, they deserved it.
Bruce, I left without a word 5 years ago. I thought you hated me. Why won't you give up on me?
What happened then is in the past. Maybe we deserve a second chance. What happened today made me realize I don't hate you. I just want to let go of the past and be with you again.
Bruce, Your mother is the one keeping us apart. If you knew the truth about 5 years ago, it would crush you. We should stay away from each other. It'd be better for both of us.
I don't understand. I can let go of the past. Why can't you?
Not everyone can forget so easily. You should go home.
I'll wait for you. I'll keep waiting for you.
I heard everything. He still cares for you. Don't you want to get back together?
We have no future.
Julia, you'll feel better if you tell him the truth about 5 years ago. Life is too short to live with regrets.
Yeah, but the truth is, Mrs. Winston is the one who broke us up. I can't make Bruce cut ties with his own mother. And these scars keep reminding me of what happened 5 years ago. I can't even look at them in front of Bruce without getting embarrassed.
When Dr. James comes back, he'll be able to heal your scars. Julia, I just want you to be happy.
Maybe you're right. Maybe we do need to fight for the ones we love. Bruce, right or wrong, I want to try again. Why is Rebecca here? I thought she was fired.
Your knight in shining armor act worked like a charm. You won't believe how Julia fell for it at the party. You know, I bet she'll want to get back together today. I mean, how dumb can you be? If she actually says yes, it'll be so easy to humiliate her.
Bruce, was that all just a plan to make me feel worse, even at my lowest?
Miss Winston, looks like our little plan worked. Julia will back off of Bruce, and, maybe she's not as clingy as we thought.
Throw away the clothes and keep an eye on those two. I will never let them get back together.
Bruce, why do you keep hurting me like this? How could you treat me this way? Dr. James.
Careful there. My ground could further worsen your scars.
Who is he? What's your relationship to him?
Who are you to question me?
Last night, I said I was willing to get back together. And now you'd rather go with some stranger rather than give me a chance.
Drop the act.
What's that mean?
Stop pretending like you care about me.
Stay out of my life. Forever.
Was there ever a time where you truly loved me? Answer me.
No. I never loved you. Let's go, James.
So this is how Julia repays my kindness. I'm nothing but trash to her.
Boss, Mrs. Winston called. She wants to know if you'll be back at the headquarters.
There's no reason to stay at ST anymore.
Will you tell Julia this?
If I did, what difference would it make? Do you really think she would come back to me?
Thanks, Dr. James.
Julia, you don't have to be so polite to me.
I'm sorry for using you like that.
Don't apologize. Julia, you know, since 5 years ago, I've loved...
Dr. James, you're a good friend. Thank you for agreeing to come back from Germany to do my skin graft surgery.
Do you still love Bruce?
Julia, Mr. Winston will return to the headquarters tomorrow. Please get here and prepare his tasks accordingly.
James, I have to go back to the office.
You go ahead. I'll pick you up tonight. Julia, does Bruce still mean that much to you?
Julia, here are the SDQ1 financial reports. I need them finalized by tonight.
Get it done.
I'm leaving for New York tomorrow. Is there anything you want to say to me?
No.
You're really not going to regret giving us a second chance?
You don't regret manipulating my feelings?
What are you talking about? She said I manipulated her feelings? What is she talking about? She's the one who rejected me for another man. Charles, I need to know everything that happened with Julia yesterday. Give me every detail.
Is it hyperglycemia again?
James, what are you doing here?
I heard you were working late. I thought you might be hungry, so I brought you some food.
Thanks.
I remember you really liked strawberry cake when they were treating you at the hospital. Try it.
Thanks.
Does it taste the same?
Wow. Yes, I really underestimated you. Can't believe you brought your boyfriend here just to rub it in my face.
I'm not here to cause any trouble.
I didn't give you permission to speak.
Bruce, if you're gonna lose your temper, take it out on me. Don't bring innocent people into this.
You really care about him that much?
I finished with the files, Mr. Winston, so I'm gonna go.
Julia, wait. Before you leave, I have to know. Why did you leave me 5 years ago? And why are you leaving me for him now?
Bruce, I know about your little plan. You pretended to have feelings for me so you could get revenge.
What are you talking about?
I heard you and Rebecca in your office. You know what? It doesn't matter anymore.
Julia.
Hey, if you really love Julia, you'll stay away from her. You have no idea what she went through 5 years ago. She was covered in third-degree burns all over her body. had to undergo countless surgeries. She almost died. All because of you.
What do you mean? What happened?
You should really ask Julia what happened 5 years ago.
What happened with Julia and Jason 5 years ago?
Mr. Winston. Security footage from yesterday. I believe Julia may think you and Rebecca were plotting against her.
Rebecca, I'm gonna let you get away. Find out exactly what happened between Jason and Julia 5 years ago. I have a feeling my mother neglected to hide everything.
So what are you doing? Aren't you worried that your mother's gonna come after you once this gets out?
Does this look familiar?
Miss Winston made me do it. She was afraid that you and Julia were gonna get back together. This has nothing to do with me.
Becca, I warned you, but you crossed the line. Now, you pay for it.
You can't hurt me. My father won't let you get away with this.
Oh, really? You think your daddy's coming to save you? Wrong. He tried to run away, but my men intercepted his helicopter. Charles, take over the Brown family shares and initiate the bankruptcy plan. From now on, our family ties are over. As for Rebecca, send her somewhere hot and humid and make sure she never returns.
Yes, sir.
So you can't do this. Everything I did out of love. Stop. Winston, you're here. Please talk to Bruce, okay? He wants to send me somewhere hot and humid. I can't do hot weather, okay? I'm gonna die.
Bruce, I will not allow you to treat Rebecca this way.
Oh, really? Well, let's talk about how you used Rebecca and Jason in your plan to hurt Julia.
Bruce, you're out of your mind. I'm your mother.
Exactly! The fact that my own mother would do this to me hurts all the more. You knew how much I love Julia. But you... What did you do to her?
Everything I did is because I love you. You're my only son and an heir to the Winston family.
You'd sacrifice your only son's happiness? Mother, what did you do to Julia 5 years ago?
Julia is the one who betrayed you.
Bring out the butler.
Madam, please help me. Oh, madam, please help me.
Do I need the butler to remind you how you ordered Jason to torture Julia before you sent her away? You knew I was planning to propose to her that day.
Bruce, I'm your mother.
But she's the one I want to protect with my whole life. I won't hurt you. You're still my mother. Charles, make sure Mrs. Winston has everything she needs in her room. Because from now on, she won't leave it unless I say so. As for Rebecca, Jason, and him, handle them all.
Yes, Mr. Winston. Hey.
I'm coming to explain everything.
Bruce, you have to go over my dead body to be with Julia. Oh.
Miss Winston, you...
This is all Julia's fault. I want you to take care of her. And if you do, I promise to bring back your Brown family business. And you won't have to go away.
Bruce, we're done now.
is available.
Why is Julia not picking up?
Please leave a message.
Bruce, if you want to save Julia, come to the First Street factory with $100 million. If you dare breathe a word to the cops, Julia's dead.
Julia's been kidnapped.
Julia's taken so long. Could she be fighting with Bruce?
No one is available to take your call.
Something happened to Julia? No. I have to follow Bruce's car.
Where am I? What do you want?
What do you think I want, Julia? Because of you, Bruce punished me and made my family go into bankruptcy. I'm gonna kill you. Are you out of your mind?
You're not the only one that's gonna die. Bruce convinced my family to disown me. He must die too.
No, help! Somebody help me!
You have to go. You're still bleeding.
I'm so sorry. This is all my fault. If I could have protected you from my mother 5 years ago, none of this would have happened.
You knew?
It was her and Rebecca in my office. I would have never said those things about you. As soon as I found out, I went looking for Jason and Rebecca to avenge you, but I only hurt you more. Julia, I'm so sorry. I love you.
I've been trying to figure out how to tell you. I still love you. And I want us to get back together. I never loved James.
I know. If I have to die, I'd rather die with you. I will never leave you. In life or in death.
And if we do get out of here?
I'll propose. Say yes, won't you?
You'll die if you don't seek treatment immediately. I'll save Julia. You go ahead.
No. I'm not leaving you. I won't.
It's okay, Julia. You can still make it.
No, Bruce, wake up!
I lost. Julia. I'll let you go.
No, you have to wake up!
Bruce, you have to wake up. You said you were gonna propose to me.
Julia, Bruce will wake up. You need to prioritize your skin graft surgery now.
No. I'm gonna wait to have the surgery until Bruce wakes up.
If your condition gets worse, it will turn to cancer. You don't want Bruce to lose you, right?
Bruce.
Julia.
Madam, do you want to tell Mr. Winston about your lung cancer?
So, does this place look familiar?
I think we've been here before.
Maybe. You know, I thought about that night a lot. You, me, the sparklers. I thought a lot about what I'd do if we came back here. Julia, will you do me the honor of being my lawfully wedded wife?
Yes, I will.
Julia, I would like to apologize for what I did to you 5 years ago. Whether you're willing to forgive me or not, I want to wish you both a happy engagement.
Thank you for your kind wishes, Mrs. Winston.